Welcome to Sophisticated Ignorance Live. I'm Vixon J. I'm the host of the show. Glad that you guys have been able to make it. Today we're just going to talk. Just gonna have a conversation. I've been told that I need to use my voice more, and this is that attempt to do so. I realize that podcasts are more audio platforms, but to see the face behind the pod, which is mine, is important as well. So we're just going to talk about a slew of things. I have a list of topics, and we're just going to chat. And I hope you guys can just rock with me for the next 45 hour, depending on what's going on. And yeah, I would love to bring some people on, talk, and we're just going to get real spicy. We're going to get real spicy in this live. So thank you all for coming. First and foremost, I want to shout out all of the. So this is. I mean, Corona happened back in March. Well, Corona officially started quarantine-wise back in March, and the podcast took a whole bunch of directions. And with that being said, we had to pivot. There was a lot of pivoting, and I had to make sure that if I was going to deliver content to people, that it was going to be right, timely, and relevant, and as well as entertaining too. So I want to shout out everybody that's been involved in the podcast for the past couple of months. Uh, we took a break back in, let's say break, but the last podcast that we recorded before everything went crazy was back in February. And then, I jumped back on to record in March and then just been kind of going consistent from there. So I just want to shout out everybody that's been a guest so far on the quarantine episodes. I guess I would call them the quarantine episodes of the show. So shout outs to Bianca, our executive producer. Shout outs to B. Shout outs to Orlando, dear Orlando Roy, and Jambi. Shout outs to those two. They were on the episode Risk It for the Biscuit. And Bianca was also on the episode Stay Home. So this is like earlier in podcast, or earlier in the quarantine, I should say. Also, shout outs to who else was on the show? Oh my gosh. Shout outs to Brooklyn Gem, Keisha. She's in the chat right now. Shout outs to her. She was on a recent episode, We Are Not Okay, where we talked about just our mental states and everything going on right now. And also recently shout outs to Drunken Shots, Daneshia. She's in the chat as well. So shout outs to all y'all who have been guests on the show thus far during this quarantine and just keeping it rocking. So thank you all so much. So yeah, let's get to the shits. Let's get to the conversations. And once again, leave your well, so a lot is changing. And I don't know if it's well, a lot is changing. I'll let you guys know what the deal is. I don't know if this is the right platform, but to be real, you know, people's attitudes about the podcast have changed throughout the past couple of months, and it's not to say that it was anything wrong or horrible, but long story short, people went in different directions. Right now, it's a little weird, only because you know I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to navigate it. It's not bad. Nothing has bad happened. It wasn't like a falling out or anything. Um, long story short, Steven stepped down from the show. Not because, once again, not because of anything horrible or anything bad. Um, Steven just went his own direction. So, Steven is good otherwise. He's Gucci. Y'all can follow him. Y'all can chat him, slide him in his DMs. Ladies, he's very single, but he might not be bothered. He might not want to be bothered with y'all right now. But overall, Steven's Gucci. Naima is doing her thing too. And in the grand scheme of it, let's just say quarantine has hit us all in different ways. And with that being said, I have to be respectful. I have to be understanding that we all are handling in our own ways. For some, this quarantine has been very prosperous, and for others, it's been very challenging. So with that being said, when it comes to Naima, I understand that, and we've talked, and not putting any business out there, but for her, she just has a lot of challenges, or a lot of things are happening on her end, rightfully so. Not rightfully so, but more that, once again, we all experience this in different ways. So, grand scheme, Nima is doing the best that she can. She's with her family. She's safe. That's all that matters. So that is pretty much the story there. And me, I am doing the best I can myself. These past couple of months has been very roller coaster. Uh, these past couple of months have been a lot, but I'm doing my best to maintain. And I've made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of victories, a lot of failures, quote unquote. But it's all about picking yourself back up and keeping it pushing, right? So, all in all, when it comes to the podcast itself, I'm just doing my best to keep it going as best as possible, and understanding that we all are living in this new world, right? And I don't know, for those who have been listening, for those who are tuned in, we've been releasing episodes every other week. Because realistically, I just know for me and for others, it could be stressful, or it could be a lot to keep up with content these days. For me, I don't even get to listen to podcasts as much as I used to of because I usually would listen to podcasts while I was commuting. I don't commute anymore. I literally roll out of bed, which is right behind me, and then I just get to work. So for me, listening to podcasts is not as frequent as it used to be. All that said, this live show is just a attempt to talk to the audience and talk to you guys. You guys get to know me more and see my face. And as I said, we talk our talk. All right. So once again, there's a couple of topics that I want to touch on that were brought on by different conversations by different people. So you guys, once again, if you guys have an opinion, if you guys have thoughts, then please, you can request to join. We could hear your opinion, your side of the story, and then go from there. But so, for example, let's jump in. The first topic, or the first thing I want to talk about that was brought up in a conversation was the concept of blocking, right? People blocking others. And so let me just set up the premise, right? Let's say you're dating someone, you're a woman dating a guy, right? And somehow, some way, you say something to the guy that he doesn't like or doesn't agree with, and the guy decides to block you, right? Is that weird for men to block women? Is it weird for a man in this case, where blocking could be seen for some as an emotional response, right? In most cases, you hear, oh, a woman's blocked a guy because he's doing too much, or he's doing the most, or he's just too much. But you never hear the stories of a man blocking a woman. My opinion on it, first and foremost, is that I think blocking is childish, unless the person that is hitting you up is being harassing, or they're being threatening, or anything of that nature that's going to cause you to be uncomfortable, right? But for the most part, if you just don't want to talk to someone anymore, it should be communicated that, hey, look, this has been fun, this has been great, but I personally am just not with this anymore, so I'm good. And then from there, the person should get the hint, should being the operative word, and then they should leave you alone. Sometimes that's not the case, and as I stress to all of my women friends, you just gotta block, report, delete, report, block, RPD, RBD, whatever that looks like. Sometimes you just have to do that because some people don't get the hint. And I say that jokingly, but for the most part, and that's particularly on social media. If you block someone on your phone, now that's a different level, and I can explain that. But if someone is harassing you online, you have all rights and all means to block them. If it's just someone that you just don't want to talk to anymore, I would suggest having the conversation first, and then depending on how they respond, then it's just like you let it go. You delete their number for the most part, but I guess you don't block them. I don't know. Blocking is weird. I don't block people. I can't remember. I can't even recall if I've ever blocked someone in my life. So for me, it's something that I've never really experienced fully. But yeah, what are your thoughts about blocking? And is it different for men and women who do so? Now let me see if there's anybody who has requested to come on. I see a couple of people here. Instant block and delete. Instant, automatic. Okay, I hear you. But see, does it depend on the person, or is that just across the board? Is that like an across the board block delete? Um, because you know these, you know what I've been hearing these days. What I've been hearing, and this is probably the most dutty thing I've ever heard. I recently heard from multiple friends that niggas especially, they will try to hit you up via Cash App. They will try to hit you up via Cash App to try to get at you. Um, yeah, yeah, and it's. I mean, you think of all the things, like people will find a way. People will find a way to hit you up, or people will find a way to get at you, no matter what, right? So it's now you can hit someone via a money transferring app. You can hit somebody up through email. Hell, I mean, well, hopefully this person doesn't know where you are because blocking someone in real life is very hard unless you get a restraining order. But you know, there's these days there's so much connections that we have that it is very, very, very challenging to like keep someone away from you or keep the access uh, of you from someone, right? Because realistically, like if you have to block someone on a Cash App, come on now, that person's doing too much. Or if anything, you're too accessible. Or if anything, they wildin'. I don't know. I don't know. But according to a friend I was talking about, she mentioned that men blocking women is kind of like they're seen in their feelings, right? And men that do that are like super emotional and stuff like that. I personally don't think so. Um, I think men should be more willing to communicate to a woman if they are not feeling them, if they're not good. And granted, I've not been good at that in the past. So I just want to let you all know the things that I'm spewing or some things that I'm saying, I know I've been guilty of. So I don't want to be on here capping on this app, as they say. But, you know, being open, being extremely honest and open with how you feel about the person and however they receive it is on them. But if it comes to the point where you have to block the person, then you gotta have to block them. I think the only person I have blocked was like an ex girlfriend, and that was a very bad situation. So that required an automatic block. Other than that, I don't think I've ever blocked anyone. I think I've just stopped talking to them. Kind of just. I mean, the you could tell when the conversations are kind of just going a different direction, and it's just like, okay, clearly there's something wrong here. You could either address it or you could either just let it go. Some people do that. Me, once again, I don't block much. I don't think I really get a situation where people are haranguing me or harassing me. So that's never been the case for me. But yes, once again, you can let me know what you all think in the comments, whether blocking is childish or blocking is necessary. And it's, in most cases, very necessary. And I will tell all my women friends, if that nigga's harassing you, block him. Because it comes to a point where it's just too much. It's too much. Nobody should have to deal with the stress of somebody harassing you or haranguing you or hitting you up about some bullshit. We all should not have to deal with it. So there's that. So I encourage blocking on multiple platforms. And if you have to block somebody on Cash App, make sure, you know what? Charge niggas to talk to you. If niggas are going to be so adamant about harassing you and wasting your time, make sure they slide you some coins. And now you are a whole hotline. It is $5 a minute to talk to me. And if it is $5 a minute, you pay in advance and you get that amount of time. Yeah, y'all should treat yourselves like hotlines. Wait, hold on, no, this sounds bad. This sounds problematic. Nope. Never mind. I don't think that's a good idea. You might be perceived differently. Don't treat yourself like a hotline because this sounds like a sex line, and that's not what that is. That's not what I was suggesting. I was suggesting that you charge people for your time if they're harassing you, not selling yourself for for people's time and money. But yes, so does anyone want to jump in and give me their thoughts? Drunken shots. Good thing you came in. You did mention we did have this conversation. Would you like to talk about what you think about blocking real quick before we get to the other conversation? Because this is the person that I actually had the conversation with. She was on a recent episode. I'm a boss, so make sure to listen to that. Check the bio for that. And yeah, if you want to chime in, I'm pretty sure the people would like to hear what you have to say. You know what? I'm going to request you, and if you just don't answer, then that's on you. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. Let's see if she will respond. But yeah, I have some other topics I want to talk about too. Damn, it is already almost 30 minutes. Wow, we've been going at this for a while. Hello. Wow, you know what? I should have asked if you were ready for this.
You think? Nah, well, I'm ready anyway.
You didn't have to respond, but here you are.
You're my bestie. You damn right. Go ahead. What happened?
Okay. Well, we were talking about blocking, and remember we had the conversation the other day. So I want people to hear your opinions about it because I already said mine. And funny enough, in the IG story that I put on the podcast, I asked people if men blocking women were weird, and everyone replied not at all. So you didn't have to come on. You could have simply said,
"No, I'm supporting my friend, so I could have had on a paper bag, and I'm with you."
All right.
So what the answer? All right, I'm just gonna say, don't mind my hair, y'all. I'm going through a struggle.
We all are.
I don't know, because I got my eyebrows done now. Ooh, during the quarantine, I'm so excited.
All right.
Our plate was open.
Big
so yeah, I don't know. For me, I think that's don't judge me, y'all. Don't give me no more don't tea. I think that's gay, like.
But explain yourself.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think I look beautiful. I feel like something hit me, but okay.
Wow.
No, because I feel like you're supposed to be open with your feelings, and I feel like as a man, men are supposed to lead.
Okay.
And I feel like in the leading process, you blocking a female, you're supposed to be like the foundation of the house. Where I think women are the furniture. So if you're blocking me and not explaining yourself, it's just like, okay, so you a whole woman now. So you're the furniture. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Okay. I don't understand your IKEA references, but what I am going to say is,
did you go to IKEA?
You're talking about furniture and homes. That's all well and good. But what I'm going to say is, though, okay, now this is why I was going back to earlier to talking about emotions, right? In certain cases, men are more emotional than women, first and foremost. And I think we don't talk about that enough.
But they don't act like it. They act like they tough. They act like they act like they can conquer the world. For instance, I'm gonna say this quick thing right now. Okay, guys are quick to say, well, I'm not looking for anything. But you would have sex with the person.
Okay.
I don't want a relationship, but I want to fuck.
Correct.
I don't want a relationship, but I want to speak to you all day for 9 hours, like it's a damn job.
Right. We talked about this.
I don't want a relationship, but let's go out to eat. I want to know your mother, your sister, your cousin, your brother, your niece, your aunt, your teacher when you was in the 8th grade.
All right. Wild, but yes, I'm with you. So, okay, so with all that being said, because yes, men do operate that way, right? They say they put their boyfriend energy out there, and then at the same time they don't want a relationship. Find it fair.
Listen, write the people are talking. Type to them, like answer the whatever their thing.
Yes, I see people messaging. We're having I will get to everybody. I'm waving hello. Thank you all for coming in. We're talking about men blocking women or just blocking in general, and if that comes with an emotional side or not. Thank you all for coming in. So continue your point about men doing the most and expecting nothing in return.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, all right, everybody knows I'm celibate, right?
No one knows that.
And being celibate, well, I'm celibate, and being celibate is when you meet a guy, it's like, you celibate? Like in 2020? No, nigga, in 2020. I'm selling this year.
Yes, we all.
And then it's like, they'll say that they can handle it. They'll say that they're cool with it. And then if a conversation don't go the right way or they don't like what you say, because nowadays you got to be on pins and needles with a man to make him want to be with you after 4 months. You got to be like, Masa, not today. Or Masa, any water? Because God forbid you show them like your real personality, they quick to block you. Or you say, I don't like shrimp, and they like steak, they quick to block you. Because this world is so, I can always get another one. There's always more. So why should I have to deal with you? And I'm hearing this quote nowadays. People are saying, "Well, I don't have to argue with nobody." That's what men are saying now. I'm not into the arguments. I just block somebody. Bro, are you wearing thongs or not?
Well, first of all,
I've never me or you.
I've never been okay. Though
these girls say they playing games. I like that girl. Who that girl down there?
Yasmin is a friend of mine, and
I like you.
Yasmin knows what time it is.
Men don't. Now that I'm a 33-year-old woman, I'm so scared to date because I don't know what is the rules no more. I don't know what dating means.
That's all well and good, and you're absolutely right. When was the last time you were blocked by a guy?
I never been blocked by somebody. One time, I only been blocked once.
Once,
and it's because of my mouth is lethal. Well, you know that. Like I don't. My thing is, as my mom say, I'm from Jamaica, so we always say, if you hold all the things in, you'll get gas. I don't hold anything in. If how I feel is how I say. I don't need gas. I don't need gas. I don't need Rolaids. So, with that being said, I say how I feel, and some guys cannot deal with when you say how you feel. If you say, listen, I feel like you're treating me like shit. You need to tighten up. They're quick to be like, well, I don't need to deal with this girl, or because I can deal with somebody that's more stupider, or that doesn't care about themselves, or don't have daddy issues.
Right.
And when the person blocked me, I was a little nervous because I never got blocked before, but I heard the stories about being blocked. And then at first I thought it was my fault. I thought I didn't pay my bill. That's what I thought. I thought I didn't pay my bill. I said maybe I didn't pay my bill this month.
Oh my
God.
But
then I called on somebody else's phone, and then it rang and he answered, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, so nigga, you blocked me? That's a block look.
But okay, so he blocked you on some bullshit, right?
Yeah, and I was so angry. It was so nasty. Like I thought that, believe me, even people from Africa could have heard me. It was just like, bro, like, are you gay? Like, and I'm no offense to gay people. I love them, right on. But it's like, why would you block me and not explain what's the problem? Maybe I could have fixed it. Maybe we could have had a grown conversation. Now, every time I see you in the street, I want to fight. What's up?
Okay, so to your point, you're absolutely right. If you're getting blocked,
that girl said that. I like her.
Right.
I like this girl right here.
Yasmin earlier said there's some situations that call for the lethal, which I totally agree, right? Sometimes they can push, niggas be pushing you sometimes, and hey, look, I've been in situations where I push people to the point. But my thing is, right, there should be a conversation before that even gets to a point where the person feels like they should.
Yup, she right. They're gonna end up back. She right. That girl, what she said? She said, I'm weak.
Happens, said, yo, guess what? He's gonna end up coming back. All right. Well, you know what? That is true. And this is what I was saying before. Well, okay, if they block you, I feel like if men block women, or if the guy is blocking a woman in the case, right?
Oh, look at the last comment.
I feel like,
excuse me, sir, women,
it is toxic femininity, very toxic. Humbly, we'll get to that later. That's a whole different episode in itself. But to the point being, where it's like, all right, so let's flip the roles, because in most cases, and granted, this is kind of the norm, but most women block men with no type of reasoning or no type of heads up.
You crossed the wrong way. I'm blocking you.
Right. So where's the balance? Where's the maturity? Where if you as a woman can block or auto block, it's not even like the block is set to manual. It's auto block.
I was on the phone with a guy last week. The corona going on. He called 3 times. I said, "Yo, the first call, I ain't saying nothing. The second call, I was like, you all right? You need some water? You want some juice?" The third call, I was like, "Nah, you got corona block." I'm scared.
That's literally not how
No, the
that
girl
works.
said, I'm too weak. She said, I'm too weak. Nah, I'm scared. I don't know.
That's not how any of that works. But I'm glad. That's you can't block someone because they have phone. You can't. You simply can't.
Yes, I don't want to get it. Like my phone is dry all the time.
But see, you can't catch her over the phone.
Yo, who is this person?
They're speaking facts, whoever they are. Okay, I agree.
That's probably your friend. That's your friend. Team Vincent all day. Ew.
That is not the point here. Okay, there's no team me or team. There's team right and there's team wrong. Okay, and right now we're right. Okay, so once again, if you as a woman block a man automatically, right?
Block.
You not owe them an explanation before you block them?
Look. If y'all watch the TikTok, y'all be see the thing that go like block.
Nah. Where is the accountability?
I'm not the blocking unless you do. Okay. All right, I hear you. All right now. Women are speaking. This is the first time I hear women coming out.
No, but
right?
Now, all I'm saying is there has to be a level of accountability on both ends. I know the reason why women block men. Men are creepy, men can be trash, men can be doing too much, men can be playing games.
For instance, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Facebook, right? It's personal. I think Facebook is really personal, right? Ladies, I'm talking to y'all because Vincent, you're a man. I've been on Facebook. The guy, I like his pictures. I guess after 20 likes, people think that you like them. Whatever.
I mean,
all of a sudden, yes, we exchanged numbers. We was talking on Facebook. We talking in the late nights. I guess like 11, 12. All right, I get it. Okay, now let me give y'all the tea. I stopped talking to him because he was calling way too much. It was like, all right now, bro, like you're doing too much.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The boy now, let me tell you. So the boy now, do you know what he did? Because when you press the ignore button on the side, do you know he went on Facebook, did a video of him jerking off and sent it to me?
What?
What would you think I was gonna do? Block.
What?
Not only was he jerking off, he was using shea butter, the African $5 butter.
Okay, first and foremost, we're not gonna shame the shea butter man, okay? Everyone has to make a living. That shea butter is very applicable depending on your skin type. Yeah. We're not gonna shame the shea butter man and or woman, but let's shame the fact that he's using that in his body to send a message. See, this is an example.
That you a nasty ass.
We can all agree, people in the chat and people right now, that person automatically deserves to be blocked.
Yes, out of control. Nah, that boy nasty, boy. That boy nasty, boy. That boy nasty. That boy was nasty.
Okay, so this is an example of an auto block. I would encourage you, if I heard the story before, which I have not till just now, I would have strongly encouraged that you auto block all of them. That's a good example. But women aren't doing that to men, and men aren't blocking y'all for that reason.
Because before I blocked him, I needed to ask some questions. Because would you like it if you if you open your nails and I'm sitting in the thing like this, fingering myself?
Wait a minute. Babs wants to know, what did it look like?
It was nasty, and it was cocoa butter, so it was like hard, soft, like the chunks of cocoa butter, the yellow one.
I thought you said shea butter. I'm confused.
No, it was like the shea butter is but it's like cocoa butter, shea butter at the Flatbush them things, them yellow big brick things.
Yes, I'm very familiar. Yes.
And then it was like you know what he said to me? He said, so you don't like that? What are you, gay?
I'm very confused. We're talking a lot about gay people here, and let me tell you one thing: we're using it all incorrectly. That's all I'm going to say. But on top of that,
and it was just like, no. I guess what he was crying, because we love gay people. But he was crying like, why wouldn't you like me jerking off? But bro, I never even went on a date with you. Like, that's crazy.
Well, it's also sexual harassment in the grand scheme, because
I didn't even think about that.
He sent you this thing explicitly without your consent. So I mean, that already alone is boom. But on top of that, that's an auto block, because the fact that he felt like he could do that to you is not okay. So yes, that's the case
I
where you're
can't
out
believe
of.
somebody
But see,
said what
once
it looked
again,
like.
it's the double standards of it. Not really double standards, but the opposing side to this is that
You heard
women
what
aren't
somebody just said?
who uses shea butter on their piece. He's crazy. Yes, that is signs of insanity. Hence, the person needs to be blocked. Right? Coconut oil,
and it's
block.
like, and it's like,
Shea
all
butter,
right,
block.
right now,
Butter, block.
I'm
Peanut butter,
like,
block.
right now, I'm
Baby
speaking to
oil,
a guy right
maybe.
now, right? And let me ask y'all a question because I want to know. I said, any girl that you're talking to, you need to stop talking to. So he said, if I do that, he said you're gonna give me the
box.
I don't want to say the box. Is that what we call it, the box? Yo, and I said no because I am not having sex. Oh my God, who said peanut butter? I'm going.
I said peanut butter. I said any type of butter outside of something else.
No, but it's just like why is it that men can't wait to have sex? Like, what is the rush?
Like, but here's the deal, right? Yes, real quick before we let you go.
Oh my God, they are getting into the body oil.
The baby oil, not the body oil. The baby oil. I said baby oil, the baby.
Oh.
But my thing is, okay, so if you asked if he was talking to somebody else, right?
Yes.
Right? Why were you serious about this person?
I don't know yet.
So why was it important for you to know? I mean, it's important
because when I finally do have sex with him, I don't want to catch a disease.
Oh, then you should have just asked if you're sexually active with someone.
No, but I just don't want you to be. If we're talking, I don't feel like you should be talking to anybody else. Period.
But why not?
That don't work like that. I don't know. I haven't dated in a while. Don't feel like.
All right.
Tell me.
All I'm saying, okay. I mean, obviously, some of us in this case, or some of us these days, know about the phases of dating, right? There's the talking phase, then there's the dating phase, then there's the exclusive dating phase, and then you get
all right,
into
so explain to me what's the talking phase. So, because you put me some G, I'm going to write this down. What is the talking phase?
The talking phase, and people could chime in if they do agree or don't agree.
The dating scene is. See what you see? It's yes.
The dating scene is bad.
She said that the dating scene is horrible. These Negroes don't even. They live with their mom at 40. Like
that's not bad.
You don't got a.
People. All right.
You don't got a car. You ain't got no job. Do you know I met a guy that said he was a construction worker? He was a drug dealer. This is not New Jack City.
Whoa. That's called multiple streams of revenue. Okay.
Hold on, people writing too much stuff. I can't read it. Look,
talking phase 3 months. They just want to hook up. Dudes aren't doing the talking phase anymore. Very much true. Find out in the beginning what they're looking for. These are all very good comments.
They lie because if they say if you say because I'm celibate, so if I say listen, I'm not. I want to get to know you, and I'm an old woman, and I want to be like, can we talk for a minute? Then they say cool, but then like 6 months later, boom, bitch, get out the way.
Okay, you see, your first mistake is that you're living in the 90s. We're in the 2020s, so I'm gonna now need you to put the old school R&B away and live in the now. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. I'm saying. I mean, as sweet and as amazing as it is the grand scheme of it is that most men, not all, but most men don't court as they used to. The courting age of life is no longer, depending on the person that you're trying to.
Hold on, they are writing fast. What is this?
So,
all right, so you're saying dating. So okay, all right. So when you dating somebody, I mean, when you are talking to somebody, can you tell them that you don't want them to talk to somebody else? Is that possible?
I don't think that's fair.
What?
Especially if you're not serious about
it.
Do
it for 90 days to girl.
Don't tell them that you're celibate. They will make it into their mission to screw you. Discernment is key. The red flags show up on.
Yeah, but why do I have to lie? That's crazy. I have to say I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want you to say that I deceived you. I want you to know what it is, and that you not. Don't touch this cat. Don't touch my thigh because my thighs are sensitive. Don't touch nothing because you're not going to get anything.
Okay, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. No one's saying that you can't say that. But what I'm saying is you can't, especially if you're just meeting somebody and you guys are filling each other out or nothing is put on paper, you can't rightfully expect someone to stop talking to other
They
people.
dating. Hold on, I want to read the comments and I can't.
That's dating. If you ask for exclusivity, then you should be offering that as well.
Yeah. Well, you celibate, so.
Right. And Yasmin says, my guy and I did. We both stopped talking to others. It depends on the individual and what they're looking for. So, right. So, if you are meeting up with someone and you both are.
See, I like her. She said, don't lie. I like this one.
Right.
Like you.
Yes,
like
that's
you.
absolutely right. But my thing is, once again, if you're meeting up with somebody and both of your intentions is that you're looking for exclusivity, then you can have that type of conversation and determine if that's the direction you want to go towards. But don't say that or don't offer that, and then that's not your intention. And now it's like, oh, I don't want you to talk to nobody because I want to be selfish about it. And then when shit doesn't work out, now that person might have lost. Not really
Do
lost.
you know what the guy said to me when I said to him, I feel like you should stop talking to whoever you're talking to and just talk to me. He said, well, listen, you want me to cut off my water?
What?
Are you a plumber?
Is he calling women a utility? Wowzers.
He said that this morning, so you want me to cut off my water? So I said, excuse me, so what?
Don't cut off my water? What is
so I said, I don't understand. He said, so if I dump her, what happens? I said, you gonna use the left and the right. What happened? Because I said to him, I said, how long is a man supposed to wait? That's all I want to know. Because nowadays, and I'm not saying it because I was hot girl summer last year. Okay. We was out in the streets. Me and you, Vincent, we was in the streets.
I was in the streets.
We was in the streets.
The temperature was varying. I would say that.
So my whole thing is, I get it. I get when you meet a guy you like him so much, you give them the box. But my whole thing is, now that I'm not on that path anymore, and I'm not gonna say if I meet the right man, he's saying the right things. I don't know. But for right now, how I feel, it's not gonna happen. I just don't understand what is the rush into meeting him, because not only that, men should be okay with us waiting, because you can give it to us the first night and we're like, ew, we don't want to deal with you no more. And then what happens after that? So why not just wait? It's okay, because maybe even if your thing is bad, maybe they can work with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Somebody said not Vincent in the streets. I'm dead.
Well, I've been known to be in the streets. That is public information. So we're not gonna go there. This is not about me. Okay. First and foremost, not about me. The point being is that Cindy says there are men that will be, oh my gosh, all this stuff. There are men that will be fine with it. Don't lower your standards or change your mindset for them. To be honest, the men that really like you won't press for sex and will wait as long as they need.
Speaking in existence.
Okay, so we're gonna get into standards. Funny enough, we talk about standards. We're gonna get into standards in the next topic.
Good show. Good
Vixon in the streets.
In the streets.
I don't want to be in the streets like that. Okay, the streets are. I mean, granted, you know what? I can't talk. I don't want
to see you. That's true too, girl.
Don't want to be a hypocrite, but
that's true. And even like, all right, what's the appropriate time to talk about sex? Like if they make a joke, can you make a joke with them if you first meet them? Like, is that appropriate?
I think okay. See, some men don't know how to joke. Some men don't know how to joke. They'll make a joke, which is supposed to be like a hard. It's like a soft suggestion because they're trying to test to see where you at mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they make a kiki like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's not only just big. And they make these dumb, corny ass booty
jokes. And then my face be like this.
And then they try to gauge where you at. And once they don't get the reaction that you're on, that's when they'll be awesome. Damn, yo, this bitch is mad, like, she mad serious. Block.
Somebody said depends on the joke.
It depends on the joke, but once again, you gotta be cool. You gotta be cool enough for that person to make those type of jokes.
Nah, this lady's right. They said they take it as you. No, it's true. You know why? It's true.
Correct.
And that's why I'm not gonna lie, ladies. I'm a mama too, and I done been married. I done been there, done that. Everything that a woman and a man did, I done did it. And it's so scary because it's like you just want to find the right. Because I still believe in men buying you flowers. I still believe in men coming to pick you up from work. I still believe in. You know what's crazy? My little sister, her new boyfriend, opens the door for her, and my sister was like, "Oh, he a bitch ass because he does that." I was like, "Go sit your stupid ass down."
Chivalry. People don't like chivalry anymore.
I think that's so.
No, chivalry is good. I'm not saying chivalry is bad. Chivalry shouldn't be dead, but people kill it.
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not okay. So we say that, and just to say this, I have met a guy that's a nice, quirky, jokey all the time. He ain't about that life. Mm-hmm. Like he's like the 9 to 5. But then I was like, that's a little too right age for me.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like a little too medicine-y for me.
What are you talking about?
I like a man, like, you know.
You want a roughneck? You want a roughneck nigga? No. You want a DMX video? You want a Rough Riders video?
All right, ladies. All right, hold on. We're going to say this. Ladies, you like a man that even though he a little quirky and he get home from work, face down, ass up. Not, babe, how was your day? Let's talk about it.
You are Laura Winslow. That's who you are.
I like a man like you. Catch it. I want a man to catch it.
You want a Stefan Arkell. You don't want No, don't snap because Laura Winslow was the villain in that show. She was the villain. True. Okay? She was the bad guy. Don't snap.
She right. Corny dudes take care of you. They do, but they don't know how to beat the box up. And not like I gotta beat it up. Okay?
You've been messing with the wrong corny guys.
She said LOL. Yes, girl. I need a guy be like, babe, you got text me, you got drawers on and all. Like, what's up?
You don't think the corny guy's gonna ask you that too?
No, he's gonna say, babe, would you like me to rub your feet? And even though I want my feet rubbed, but I want my back rubbed too.
You want your back broke. That's what you want. You want your feet rubbed, your back broke. You want to be in a whole body cast. That's what you want.
She said facts. Yes.
You want to be in a body cast with some nice ass. You want to be in a body cast with some soft ass feet. That's all you want.
Let me tell you. I want a back potato type of nigga. I need a nigga that look good. It smells good. But I want him to be sloppy too. No, can't get that?
These standards, man. Look, I love the standards. I love the purposes. And that's all well and good cheap.
But you know what? Y'all not fair because we want that. But y'all want a classy girl outside in the freaking sheet. So it's the same thing.
And we're going to talk. There's so much things I want to cover, and you're covering all of them. And I'm mad, but I'm very happy too. Because I want to talk about the.
Yeah, Vincent, I think this is going to be a every week duo with me and you because these ladies are cracking me.
No, because you're bringing up some facts and some points, but at the same tune, look, we talked about blocking, and now we got to you know.
Yeah, I want to see you too, girl. Yes, I like to touch it crazy. Like I like a guy to be like, where you at? You need to be home by 5, and it's like 4:39.
You want a foreman. You want a foreman.
But not too much. No. I don't want to bust an eye. I don't want a black eye, girl.
Oh, you don't want crazy. You just want a lickle. You want a lickle crazy.
A lickle.
You want a lickle. You know what? No, I'm done. Because a lickle crazy can turn a bit crazy.
I gotta be like, yo, what's up? We ain't cook all day. Like, what happened? Where's the steak and rice? I don't want a guy to say, listen, you ain't cook all day. I'm gonna break your nose from here to here. I don't want that either.
Oh, you want balance. That's what you want. You want a soft middle. You want a soft middle. You want somebody that's gonna step to you but not break your face. You want somebody that's gonna show you.
Funny, I'm rough as it is. We already know. I'm a rough. I'm a $2 bill. I'm rough.
Oh my God.
Just a lick. Look at you said just a lickle.
Just a lickle, son.
Yo, I'm rough. I'm rough as it come, boy. I'm the listen. When you talk about me, I'm the streets, but I live in Queens. You know what I'm saying?
What does that? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm a little soft, but I'm a little hard.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't know what I just walked into. Somebody said I don't know what I just walked into.
That's Robbie. Shout out to Robbie.
So Vincent is every week, me and Vincent are having topics about real shit. About things that we need to talk about because this world got us fucked up. Literally. Oh my God, my girl is on here. Oh shit.
Welcome to for those who are joining us, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming through. We are talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
My sister's on here. I love you too.
Thank you all for joining. This is Sophisticated Ignorance
Yes,
Live.
girl, you need to know about it too. And I want to talk about it has to be a topic because this year it's a lot of boss ass bitches out there. I'm sorry, a lot of boss ass women out there, and it's so hard to be a boss and to have a man at the same time. Be acting like they don't want to cook themselves, they don't want to wash their own damn drawers, they don't want to do anything, and God forbid you say you don't want to have sex. They sleep with Shaquita around the corner with her 4 kids.
Okay, first and foremost, why is Shaquita the problem? Shaquita did nothing to nobody. Okay?
No, they laughing.
Don't blame Shaquita. Don't blame Shaquita. Shaquita is living her life with her children.
With the extra food stamps.
And she's very available to receive her man because you have decided that you're going to be a boss and not hire your man to be your employee. So now he's going to jump to another job where the benefits are plenty.
Let me take off my earrings on your ass. Hold my earrings, girl. Hold my earrings.
Because a man doesn't want a boss as their partner. He doesn't want to be someone's employee. He wants to be their partner. There's a difference. Okay? Because guess what? If I get into a relationship,
he said I just want to.
If I get into a relationship,
if I'm making the dollars, that's all I'm saying.
No. There's nothing wrong with you as a boss woman getting your shit. But what I'm saying is,
you know what? Not to shade, but she said grits. She's grits. Not to shade. A lot of men can't handle boss ass women.
I agree.
That's what it is. We don't agree, sir.
No.
They about to cut you.
No. All I'm saying is, okay, listen to me. And this is to the fault of the man, right? I'm not saying that this is the woman's fault. Like, boss women in relationships are fine, right? I want to be with somebody that is on this shit, that knows what they want, that keeps going. My thing is, if the guy's entering the relationship and the woman is treating him like an employee and not as an equal partner, working together.
Yes, he gotta be busy too. But let me tell you something, girl. That don't work out like that. And I say this for true. And it's not always men, but majority of men. I'm gonna put some since I like some grits and cheese. I'll put some grits and cheese on your plate. Men nowadays, they want you to be doing everything, even be a fucking monkey if you could. They
not all men. But
no.
Yeah, men.
Yes. And it's like, all right, you try to make, if you are a boss woman right now, you try to do everything. You try to be your man and be his mom, because that's what y'all want, and be his mom. And then you try to be Beyonce, and it's just like you try to do so much things. And God forbid your weight, you get fat. God forbid you don't look like Nicki Minaj nowadays, and you don't want to cut your stomach off and fit your ass. Then it's like they leave you, but their line is, nah, I don't like Nicki Minaj, and I don't like what's her name? Carly B. But then you'll leave us for Carly B.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Wait, okay, stop. Everyone, just let's reel it back. I know a lot has been said.
What? I can't read all the things, but see, you read. My eyesight is gone.
Okay, I'm reading through. Everyone is just agreeing with the concept of, men can't always handle a woman who has a lot going on. That's fine and fair. My thing is, when it comes to the concept of women being able to put this up, like men, and I know some people may loop it into men having standards of what a woman should be, but men tend to take advantage of the position that they have in the relationship because there's no demand.
Oh, I like that last title. Oh, wow.
Yes, new generation of men. We have no elder teachers anymore.
Not that one, correct. The other one. Calm down.
Stretch marks are a championship title. I'm here for it. Same. I don't mind a stretch mark. It's only it is a symbol of, you know what, I'm not going to say.
This channel is fuck real.
No, I know. Look, all I'm saying is it doesn't matter if you have stretch marks or not. To me, that doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is it, okay, so is it a combination or is it
either I like the men? We are here, baby. This shit gets silly.
No, I want to go back to your point when it comes to men expecting the most from women, but not getting anything in return. So now, is it and I don't like saying this in the sense of the woman's job, but should a woman hold a man to task and say, hey, look, you ain't pulling your side of the weight, You gotta fucking
All right,
step
let me
up.
give you.
Or is it the concept of the
Yes,
man
girl.
having to step up on their own fruition, and if not, then they need to be kicked to the curb?
All right, let me give y'all some real shit. I was married for 12 years, right? My husband's mother died. God rest her soul. I love her, right? At her funeral, because he was distraught, I did everything. I picked out her dress. I did her hair. I don't do makeup because I'm scared death for that shit. But I did everything for this man. I did everything. Hands over foot for this man. Even almost got fired, right? Do you know, every day they was partying because, Brooklyn, Brownsville people, they party every day when somebody died. That's cool. I cleaned up every day behind them. Do you know, one day I said, you're ungrateful because you don't appreciate me. You know what he said to me? I didn't ask you to do these things.
Men go. That's their go-to line.
I would bust you in the head.
They will take, and then when it comes to you, kind of
put so much for so little. It's so true.
Right. And look, and once again, I'm guilty.
She said men want something for nothing.
Correct. I've been guilty of this only in the account, not to say I didn't ask you for this, because I'm a giver, right? I know I'm a give.
That's a fact.
Give, right? And I know that the person has not necessarily asked.
Damn, somebody put a hold on. I don't. Just a lot.
Sydney says, in a partnership or team, both players need to keep the team afloat, no matter what that looks like. If your partner isn't behaving as a partner, then that isn't your partner, and that's a whole fact, right?
Sydney, you need to come on the show. You popping?
Yeah, no. Sydney has been a guest of the show. She will speak. She will have her words. But yeah. So all that to say, when it comes to men expecting nothing, well, not expecting nothing, but men will take, and then when you hold them accountable for that, like, hey, look, I've been there, then they'll pull the line of, oh, I didn't.
Or they date a white woman.
All right, I guess. I
just want to say it. I can say it. This is keeping shit real.
Yes, we are keeping shit real. I don't. Men, I think black men liking white women, that's a whole different chapter. That comes with
I feel like it's not every woman, it's not every man, and I don't want to say that because Vincent, you a good fucking man. I say that I knew you forever. You have your tweaks, but not nobody's perfect. So I say this to say you're a good man. So I'm not speaking about you. So you can sit down and drink your what's that day right there? Your ginger ale. But what I'm saying is, it's men. You could do everything for a man. Like when I say, I can't eat my macaroni and cheese, girl. Soon. You could do everything for a man. Like everything. I mean, cry, sweat, tears, blood. And the man would still say you don't do nothing for him in the same breath.
Correct.
And I feel like then when we get crazy and be on Snap 48,
24.
or what we do for a man, or what else? 48 hours, we on the amen. See, when we on that type of level,
correct.
You quick to call us a bitch or call us out of our name or what I bought for you. Or what? Because it's men that, I buy this for you. So you shouldn't say anything. You should be grateful because she ain't getting it.
Because men treat women like investments, right? They don't treat them like people. So when a man says, "Yo, I got you this, I did this," it's all now a merit-based relationship. It's not an actual relationship based off of compatibility, reciprocity. You know what I mean?
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm gonna speak to y'all little Jamaican. My mother used to say every time my husband bought something, my mother used to say, "It's kind of funny, every minute I buy you something, I wouldn't do." So I said, "Mommy, why you gotta say that? He's just a good man." She said, "No man go sit him there and buy your big things them like that. I guilty." Oops. And I didn't understand what she said. I didn't understand what she meant. And for me, I was like, "Mom don't know nothing. She an old Jamaican. She need to shut up. He just loves me." But come to find out, everything that I had in my house, what was big, was from another female. So if it was a TV, that's when he cheated. If it was a Louis bag, that's when he cheated. It was just like, what they said?
When he double cheated on you, did he get you a hot air balloon?
I'm dead. I'm going to sleep. And that's another thing. My mom said 2 years ago when we had a divorce, my mom said the same thing. She said, until because I said to mommy, who's going to want me with 2 kids? Who's going to want me? But I wasn't thinking I was in a bad space. So my mother said, Daneshia, in the love himself, or he gonna love you. Until he find himself. Until today she says that. Until he find himself, he no good to you. Because it comes to time when in a certain age in your life, men feel when they got a job, a car, when they got their life together, they feel like they're hot as shit in Nebraska.
Correct.
And they can continuously to hurt women, but they don't realize women still have to go to work the next day. You still got to take care of your kids the next day.